Here's a little overview of what your course looks like. So when you first log in, you'll be at something called My Home, and that gives you a few different options about courses that are available to you right now, and sometimes you even take courses from other boards. On here as well will be Google Apps. If you haven't authorized that, there's a video later on to show you how to make sure you do that, because that's how we're going to communicate with you, is through your Google Apps if you're a Loyola student. If you're from ALCDSB, you'll be doing it through your Office 365 account. And we have a bit of a Twitter feed going on here too. Once you enter a course, that's called the course homepage. And you can always come back to the course homepage by clicking on the name of the course. That takes you back to the course homepage. There's lots of information here before you go any further. For example, there's news items to keep you up to date with what's going on from the teacher. And we have an activity feed that we may use as well, where they can post a message and any student can respond to it and have a conversation there. Again, your Google Apps is really important, and we'll see a separate video about how to link your Google Apps, because it'll have any emails to you and a link to your Google Drive, etc. As you go further down, sometimes there'll be updates. Updates could involve things like you've got unread feedback in a Dropbox, and also a calendar for your course will say something, so this is coming due, or this is happening on here, or this is happening, so any events there. And there's a link to technical support if you'd like to phone D2L directly. There's a number here for Ontario schools. A few other options as well are things like class lists and Dropbox and content. And content is going to be like the textbook of the course, your table of contents. So within the table of contents, there's lots of information here. I can click on table of contents and see everything that's available to me. Or I can specifically just say, I'll just look at this particular unit, and within each unit, it's broken down into lessons. You'll see I have a separate unit here just called FAQ, Frequently Asked Questions, and there'll be introductory videos on anything you need to know about how to operate in this system. We can also go to the Dropbox, which we'll see where you're going to be submitting your work and getting feedback from your work, and class list is where you're going to be contacting with the teacher, and you'll see that another video about how to email your teacher. You can find out who your teacher is, click on their name, and launch an email right from there.